Hey good people, it's Matt Lee Trent coming to you from Bear Valley Mountain Resort on December 9th, Monday 2013, and it's about 7:30 a.m. right now, giving you another snow report. So what's happening? Well, today's high is going to be somewhere right around 30 degrees. Tonight's low will be right in the mid-teens, probably 14, 15 degrees, something like that. Winds are going to be light out of the east-northeast, you know, probably up to about 10 miles per hour at the most, maybe a little bit more than that. We'll see what happens, though that could change. Anyway, man, impressive snowfall this last little storm that came through. You know, we talk about that just for a minute here real quick, because a lot of people are asking questions about the difference in fluctuations in snowfall amounts and things like that. But we want to say that we have a weather plot here that's on the Snow Weather Avalanche Guidelines, which is, you know, the description with the Forest Service uses to collect data such as that. We use that here, have for years. It's been our just bread and butter go-to thing, especially for avalanche forecasting from patrol standpoint. But what we do is take that information and we give it out to you guys. So it's really, really state-of-the-art stuff, and I can give you a little bit more information on that in the next weather post, and I'm going to push out this afternoon from the weather plot to give you guys a little understanding of how that works. But what we saw in our weather plot there, which is unaffected by wind and other elements and things like that, is really a true reading of the snowfall that comes down. And we had 14 inches on that stake during this storm system. But where else? That people are going, dude, in town I had 21 inches. I at my house had 23 inches a mile and a half west of here at Sherman Acres. So a lot of those things are just variables. You know, these weather plots are really great. They're designed to have no wind affect them, or at the least amount possible, and other elements like that. You know, and that's how we get those readings. But one of the bonuses that you get is being a skier or rider out there is if you come onto the mountain and, you know, we have 14, 15 inches on our report and you're out in the mountain, you'll find a little bit more. Well, man, that's a bonus to you guys. That's how I see it. That's how I would feel. Anyway, I think those are some things that happen. Different amounts on the mountains. You know, there's little microclimates within the mountains. Some places are warmer or cooler than the others. Some get more wind more than others. We have redistribution of snow, so it gets picked up, laid down in some other spots, and depending on the wind velocity, man, you could see 3 times the amount of snow in one spot that you can on our weather plot there. So that's kind of a just real easy description of what's going on. But I'm going to give you guys some more of that information because I think it's really important to give you, one, accurate data, because we're all about that here at Bear Valley Mountain. We've been doing that for years, and we've got the support of marketing. All these guys, man, they really like it. We like to push out that real-time weather. But I also want to explain as to why you might find a little bit more over here and a little bit less over there. You know, that's just part of the educational process that I want to give to you guys out there, so it makes your day easier and able to understand what's going on. But the rest of the weather this week is going to be really nice. We're going to see a slight warming trend. Temperatures will probably be in the highs during the day to the mid-40s. We'll see the mid-20s nighttime lows. Winds are going to be light and variable throughout the week, and we'll see that. There is a high-pressure ridge off the west coast that's going to set up in a few more days, and that could, you know, work one way or the other for us. We could see a split ridge happen there where some of that weather goes to the south, and a little bit goes more north in California than we'd like to see, but that's not definite yet, and we'll know more as the week progresses on that. But anyway, I'm here to give you guys the weather. Super stoked about it. Man, it's a stellar bluebird day. Look what's going on. The guns are behind me, blowing more snow. Those guys have been at it, and we look forward to seeing you guys here real soon up at Bear Valley Mountain Resort. Peace out.